Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory podcast. My name's John. I'm here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Dan, there's nothing to talk about football-wise and everything to talk about manager-wise. In a way. And in a way, there's nothing to talk about there either.
So what you're saying is there's nothing to talk about?
What I'm saying is let's try and fill the next half an hour with absolute japes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So Exeter City away to Mansfield Town. The One Call Stadium.
Yeah.
Don't call twice. I did that joke last time.
Deja vu talking about the one call. I mean, how many? Do you reckon someone could look back with AI or something and work out how many times we've talked about Exeter against Mansfield Town?
A lot.
So, were we doing this 8 years?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Anyway.
I didn't watch this match because I was in Copenhagen.
La la.
I went to watch...
Hans Christian Andersen.
He's dead.
You went to watch Jon Jensen.
I don't think he's... I mean, he is Danish, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to watch...
What's hello in Danish?
Hey.
Hey? That's rubbish.
Well, that's what it is.
Sort of like Denmark. Hey?
Hey, yeah, H-E-J.
Oh, yeah.
And the only other Danish I learnt while I was there was tak, which is thank
Thanks,
you.
yeah. Got that
It's
one.
quite one of those languages where you go like, oh yeah, it's the same
the
sort of thing, isn't
Just
it?
do it in an accent.
You really don't need to speak Danish there. They speak better English than us.
Yeah.
I went to watch Brøndby
Oh, yeah.
against FC Randers.
Brøndby beat.
Brøndby beat, yeah, at the Brøndby Stadium.
Against who? FC Randers.
FC Randers. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. They're from the north of Denmark.
Randers.
Yeah. That was poor. That was 0-0 as well.
Okay, good. Was it?
Yeah. Poor match. Steve Cooper's their manager.
Yeah, good.
And they've got Ben Godfrey, former Everton. And on the day, this is their first match back after this winter break.
Oh, they have a winter break.
So they've just signed Ben Godfrey. And they'd also signed a fella from Preston North End.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So championship level.
He was rubbish. Well, I suppose so, but I mean, it was sort of worse than City, if you ask me. Like, maybe it's different on other days. It's really hard to know. I kind of wanted to ask them, I was like, is this good?
Yeah.
We were thinking, like, is this better than you'd expect?
Anyway, you didn't need to ask about whether Mansfield City was good, because surely was, in a way.
Was it?
No.
Yeah.
It was 0-0. I think we had the first half an hour, we could have put ourselves ahead and won it.
Yeah.
All the stuff we've seen, good Niskanen attacking, good Sweeney crossing.
Tim looked like he had a few goes.
He had a few goes. Wareham was fairly active. Didn't happen. Mansfield are a good team. They're unbeaten in a really long time. Well set up, I would say. Even when they were under pressure, they didn't.
Have they got anyone at the minute?
No names really.
Literally no one.
No, but doing a good job.
Who's the manager?
I don't know that either. Some young fella.
Some young fella.
Yeah.
That's the sort of insight you're getting on this pod.
It's not Jon Jensen, and it's not Steve Cooper. It's.
Have they got any Danish players? I'm only really interested in Danish things now.
Yeah, Peter Schmeichel.
He played for Brøndby.
Yes.
As did the Laudrup brothers.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So it's Copenhagen team.
Yeah.
There's two teams in Copenhagen.
Well,
is that right?
at least, yeah.
At least two.
Yeah.
The other being FC Copenhagen.
I think it is just two. Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking about having never been to the One Call Stadium? I don't know why, but my sky angles were better this week. As in, like, they were showing more of the ground.
What, than they normally are at Mansfield or generally?
Like they normally are at Mansfield and generally.
Right.
And it's very... People always talk about the gap at Exeter City, right? Mansfield's a much, much poorer stadium. As in, like, there's loads of gaps everywhere. They come up a hill to come onto the pitch. You know, it's like... I was thinking, like, well, City's... That one gap...
I don't mind coming up a hill. That sort of... There's a few Premier League teams that have got that. And I always think it looks quite...
Oh, the slope.
Yeah.
This is literally like the changing rooms, like, below the ground.
Oh.
They're coming up like a gap. It would be as if you were coming up the embankment in the gap at St James Park.
Okay.
Which I'd never clocked before, having never been there and whatever.
Just get an escalator.
You should get an escalator. But the manager's Nigel Clough, obviously. Forgotten that.
Okay, right, yeah.
He's
been there for ages.
For ages, how did I forget that? I was still thinking about
Has he? No, Burton. He's a Burton boy.
He was Burton, but he's been at Mansfield a while.
Burton Menswear.
He's been at Mansfield a while. Burton Menswear, Mansfield. He only stays around the Midlands.
Speaking of Burton Menswear,
yeah.
we'll talk about Gary Caldwell in a bit.
Hey,
it's Burton's Menswear. Does that not exist anymore?
No, we've talked about this. Oh no, we've talked about Foster's Menswear.
Foster's Menswear has been gone a long time.
Burton's gone as well, hasn't it?
Has it? Or is it just moved online? Like, the top man doesn't. You can't go Top Shop anymore, can you? But
that's
you can
because
still.
Philip Green being a dirty dog.
Yeah, but it isn't.
Is he a dirty dog?
I don't.
Tax wise.
Yeah, I think he's. I don't think that's controversial to say Philip Green's a dirty dog. Is it?
Stand by it. Sue me, Philip.
Well,
BigBangPod@gmail.com.
I mean, it's not really an accusation of anything, is it?
Dirty dog.
It's too vague.
I like to keep my insults vague, insulting, but not specific.
Yeah.
Can't sue me. You can just be annoyed.
Burton's Menswear. I'm looking it up.
Oh, right,
because
fine.
This is more, yeah, you can. It's still got a website. Burton.co.uk.
Right. What are you ordering off there?
Just normal clothes, isn't it, mate? I think mainly.
Okay. Shirt and trousers.
It is Philip Green, and isn't he Arcadia Group?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him. So it's the same thing. The parent company collapsed 2020. You know what it is. It's our old friends Boohoo Men. They bought it.
Did they? It's not my old friend. It's Gary Caldwell's old friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking at the One Call Stadium, and I was like, we've got to remember that St James Park, we've done a lot of work on it, and it's really come a long way. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I like it. But
I like it too.
Yeah, but if you start looking at it objectively, when you do see pictures of it, I think the gap is less sort of embarrassing than the tiny away end. It's the tiny away end that you think like that makes us look like a small team.
At least it's got a roof these days.
Yeah, but it's just tiny, isn't it?
It is tiny, but it's only temporary, really. We literally borrowed it off another club.
It's not what temporary. Well, how long for?
Well, yeah, it'll be until we build something new, won't it? But I think the view was, well, we'll do this for now.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe when we've got some more money in the bank. I can't see it happening anytime soon.
Can't see it happening anytime soon.
So 0-0, man. So that's a good result.
It is a good result. Second half, they were more in it. Like, it was kind of equal. So anyway, I had I couldn't get the City commentary to work, so I had the Mansfield commentary, which was really good, by the way. And I had our lads for about 3 minutes, then off it went. So I was stuck with Mansfield, and they were like, "Oh, we're lucky to be 0-0 here at half time," which I thought I agreed with. Second half, Mansfield were much more equal. And then Sonny Cox came on. I felt like he had a couple of opportunities. If it hadn't been him, if it had landed with Higgins or Tim, they would have been away and scored. But Sonny couldn't get going. Like kind of breakaway, counter-attack goals.
Yeah.
So 0-0's great, really, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, Cox is someone who I don't know.
Well, I think he's been much better this season. That those weren't the opportunities for him.
Has he been better this season?
Yeah.
But there's elements of his game.
Well, I think when he works with two, it's always better.
There's elements of I think it's the age-old thing, and like, again, not to repeat ourselves.
Well, we repeat ourselves like Burton's for men or whatever. So
that's true. Only fair that we do the same thing. Cox, maybe it's the system that doesn't work for him. Maybe it's kind of like, I don't know. Anyway, that's a good point on the road, and we didn't concede, which coming off the back of losing 4-0.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good going, isn't it? To not even to get a point and to not concede any goals.
No, I agree.
John Lee was back for a bit.
Yeah, Turns came on. It was, I mean, kind of the lineup you expect, but yeah, Tim starting, which makes a bit of a difference. I think he's good as an impact sub. I mean, maybe that's hard to say in this game, but
well, I suppose that really depends, doesn't it? You might think, as much as he could be as good as impact, maybe you play him for the first. It depends how you want to approach the game. If you want a quick start, maybe it could make a difference. If he put one of his chances away, we'd be going,
Yeah,
what a
brilliant.
decision to start him rather than bringing him on later on. I think it's a good idea to mix it. If someone's going to come and play, like if he's not going to play like every minute of every game, it probably makes sense to kind of mix up when he's involved in the match.
Yeah, agreed. I made a mistake there. It was Fitzwater that came off at half time.
Right.
Turns came on for him, and then John Lee came off for Liam Oakes a bit later.
What's wrong with Fitzwater?
I don't know, actually. I don't think I've seen it mentioned.
Okay.
There must be some in.
Well, he's played a lot, and I don't know. Maybe he's got a knock.
I got some hot, lukewarm Fitzwater news information. So someone I know lives next door to him. It turns out
Lukewarm water.
Yeah, and he says it's the best club he's ever been at.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He would say that though to his neighbour, wouldn't he?
Said he loved it. I'm taking that as fact. I believe that to be true. I think it's amazing what he's managed to do off the back of all his illness. I know he wasn't always ill, or he managed to play more, but he must feel like...
Well, the other bit of information I'm missing here is I don't know which other teams he's played for, so...
Well, yeah, good point, well made. But I do like to think that he's having a good time here. I put it in the same category as Cameron Dawson, really. Don't know why.
If you... Well, I know, because he's a sort of wholesome British man who you think wouldn't look out of place in... fighting in World War II.
That's right. Now, my information is this. He was a West Brom player for a really long time, but he never really played for them. He was always on loan, Chesterfield, Forest Green, Walsall. And then he came to us from Livingston.
Right, okay, so it does diminish the compliment slightly, doesn't it?
Livingston.
The fact that we're a better club to play for than that list of teams, West Brom aside...
Yeah.
Isn't
Walsall, I'd
exactly
consider
a
us
shot.
equal to Walsall.
Well, no. Yeah, in terms of like club achievement, yeah. But it's more than that, I'm assuming he means.
He means he's having a nice time.
Yeah, obviously, like Walsall is like just in a shit area of Birmingham next to the M5. Like, it's not like...
No, but he's a Brummy lad, isn't he?
Yeah, but so exactly. So to go and live somewhere like this, which is objectively nicer than
I
there.
see what you're saying.
And we've,
Where is Livingston? I know it's Scotland.
Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Yeah. Named after him?
Is it named after him? Or is he named after it? What's he got to do with anything? Who's he?
He was exploring Africa, wasn't he?
Is he the one that could speak to animals?
That's Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Livingston was... what's the other one called? There was a pair of them, wasn't there? And one found the other in the jungle in Africa. When, I'm doing air quotes here, English people discovered Africa.
Okay, yeah. And
When
someone else... so he just thought...
Yeah,
well,
what's the other guy called?
There's another white
Livingston
person.
and... Is it Stanley and Livingston?
I don't know. I've never
Dr.
heard
Stanley and Dr. Livingston.
Dr. Stanley.
Isn't that right?
I don't know about that.
They went wandering round and he found him. I'm looking it up.
Is it matey? Is it him that went, I'm just stepping outside, I may be gone for some time?
No, that was in the Arctic. Who's
Hey.
that?
Captain Oates.
No, matey.
Yeah.
Is he Oates?
Isn't that Captain Oates who said that?
I don't know. David Livingston looks like this.
Yeah. Who's the other guy, though?
I'm just looking at it. Here's something good about Livingston. He was married to Mary Moffat. Livingston, he was walking up the Nile. It's all a bit tied in with slavery, unfortunately. Unfortunately for everyone. Don't know. Got no information.
Well, who said Dr. Livingston, I presume?
I'm looking.
We need to know this now. Now we've gone down this path, I think we need to get to the end of it. I've got it.
Yeah.
It's Henry Morton Stanley.
Stanley, yeah.
So you're right. Trust your memory.
Okay.
You're always right.
Anyway, they were wandering round and one found the other.
It was Captain Oates who said, maybe sometime.
Right. Okay.
Sacrificed himself for the greater good of the expedition, which I think was ultimately a failure anyway, wasn't it, that expedition?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, talking of sacrificing yourself for the greater good of the expedition,
Yeah.
Wigan have been on the phone.
Well, have they?
Not to me, or have they?
Yeah.
So, Wigan Athletic.
Well, yeah, our old friend, Ryan Lowe,
Lol.
has been sacked by Wigan Athletic.
Yes. Former Argyle manager, if you forget.
Yeah.
The one who we thumped 4-0. Just before
Scouse man
COVID.
famously said, I don't give a shit about Exeter, and
Yeah.
then lost 4-0 to us. No.
Yeah,
Is that true?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
And then walked off without clapping the fans, and his tenure there wasn't much longer. But he went to Preston, didn't he? He got a better job.
They didn't sack him. He moved on.
Oh, he did, but he moved not long after that, didn't he, to Preston?
Yeah.
Where he got sacked from. Then he went to Wigan. So his lofty career ambition hasn't quite materialised.
No, he can't have been at Wigan for very long because they had Maloney until fairly recently.
We looked it up before, didn't we? I think he came end of last season or beginning of this season.
Right.
Anyway, Wigan are in the relegation zone. Lowe's been sacked.
They're having a bad time, aren't they? That seems like... I mean, I don't know what's going on there.
At the beginning of the year, the beginning of the season, we were like, well, these teams shouldn't be in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
And none of them are anymore.
And Wigan weren't one of them.
Wigan weren't one of them. And then they've dropped and dropped and dropped. And now they find themselves, I think, 20th. But I'm looking it up. No, they find themselves 22nd. But it's so close. It's so close. I'm kind of surprised they've sacked him.
Because one win could get them out or something, right?
Well, yeah. They're 2 points off 17th. They're only 6 points off of 15th.
Right. But maybe it's not working there generally.
Well, you'd expect him to do better, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So he's been sacked.
So anyway, the rumour is...
rumour.
In case you'd missed this, that Gary Caldwell is high up their list of targets for a new manager.
Yeah.
Now...
we always talked about this in the past, didn't we? That Gary would want to go back to the north.
Yeah, these are the things that everybody knows. That he's going to want to move back to because his family just still live there.
Yeah, Stockport or Chesterfield or something, isn't it?
He used to play for Wigan, famously.
Yeah, captain.
He used to manage Wigan.
Got them promoted.
And got them promoted from League One.
Yeah.
And then was sacked in the Championship fairly early on.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people thought it was a bit harsh
Yeah.
that he was sacked. So he's not thought of some places in the world...
Chesterfield, in fact.
And some of the Scottish places.
Yeah.
Caldwell's name is Dirt.
Yeah.
But Wigan's not one of those places.
No. Dirt.
It's dirt.
Absolute filth.
But not so in Wigan. So if you look on this is just speculation at the minute. But if you look online, a lot of the Wigan fans, some of them would be fairly pleased for him to come back. Now Wigan haven't approached anyone supposedly. They have released a statement saying they need someone who knows the club, kind of, or words to that effect. Which obviously Caldwell would fit the bill of. The other person being talked about is Championship manager Will Still, who, if you haven't heard of him, he sort of built his reputation on being good at a computer game.
Yeah.
And then managed to transfer that into real life.
Remarkable.
But he did just have a crack at managing in the Championship, and he was with Southampton, and he was awful.
Yeah, but he'd been good in France, hadn't he?
Is it France? Was it?
He was at...
Oh yeah, and he speaks fluent French.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was terrible at Southampton, like a joke, joke bad.
Yeah, but good. But he didn't go straight to Southampton from Championship manager. He had
far
I can't
off.
think where it was in France. Lens or Lille or Lyon, one of the
It
L's.
might have been Lon.
Lyon. Is that how you say it? Lyon.
I think you said Lon.
Lyon.
Yeah. I don't
How
know.
you say it? Lyon.
I only really know about Danish things.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Bacon
Ask
and
me about
Kierkegaard.
Ask me about
Sure.
Ask me about pastries.
Pastries, all right,
Yeah.
yeah. What pastries do they have in Wigan? Answer, lardy cake.
Yeah, well, what do I know about Wigan? Home of Northern Soul.
Yeah.
So Caldwell maybe is thinking he's already on Amazon bulk buying a load of talcum powder to get dust off his dancing shoes.
Yeah, that's right. Big rugby league town.
Yeah. Wigan Pier. Is that
Pier.
even in Wigan? We talked about this before, 100%.
Yeah.
And
It is in Wigan. It's not the pier you think of.
Right.
It's not Teignmouth Pier. Yeah. What else?
Teignmouth Pier, of course, sadly washed away.
Yes.
Hasn't it, in the recent bad weather?
It's now washed up at Babacombe.
R.I.P. The one good thing they had going for them in Teignmouth,
What about...
up here, now gone. Completely gone. There's none of it left. You get to where it started, nothing.
Is that true? I think most of it's left.
Oh, I'm not totally clear on the facts. I think it's all washed away into the sea.
Sad. So Wigan Pier, given that it's not in the sea, not washed away. And then, yeah, of course, famous football club, previously successful on 2 occasions.
Yeah, that lad from JJB used to run it, didn't he?
Dave Whelan.
Yeah.
No more.
No.
I mean, obviously, it seems quite likely that they would want him and he would want to do that.
Yeah. Well, it does make sense. Obviously, he's been here a long time now.
Yeah.
And given the sort of well-documented behind-the-scenes, shall we call it a shit show?
Fair enough.
The shit show behind the scenes, for the first time since he's been here, that's the first time this has been like that. It's all been very solid before, and then suddenly it's all crumbled like Tim of Pier.
Yeah.
It's like that, really, isn't it?
Like a lardy cake.
Like a lardy cake with too much. What do they have? Mint sauce? Am I getting the wrong? Is it sweet or savoury?
Sweet in it, a lardy cake.
Too much custard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there's every chance.
Well, some bookmakers are giving it odds on.
I looked today.
Yeah.
And will still seem to be ahead of it.
Really?
Ahead of Coldwell. That was about 2 minutes ago. But then it depends. I don't know anything about betting, really.
Will still Gary be our manager next week?
Very good. Yeah. Let's do some more of that.
God, I say I'm done.
Okay.
We gonna need a new manager.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, really good. Yeah. We're gonna need a new manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, let's not just do puns.
All right.
Unless you got one. Unless you got a really good one.
I got something about Dave Whelan. Keep Gary a bit longer.
No.
Martin a fire.
Martin, I think that's the first time in 8 years Martin of Fire has been mentioned on this podcast.
A new one. We got a new one.
Achieved something at least.
He's the only rugby league player I know. No, he's not. Rob Burrows and Kevin Sinfield.
I've never heard of those boys.
You have, because Rob Burrows is the lad really poorly with motor neurone disease, and then his matey Kevin Sinfield ran a gazillion marathons to raise money.
No, never heard of that.
That's a big story.
Was it?
Yeah, Rob Burrows he's real inspirational.
I mean, amongst rugger people maybe, but not in my circles.
He broke out of rugger circles.
It's not even proper rugby.
Well, the people of Wigan would disagree, of course.
People are famously idiots.
Okay, so we'll see. We don't know. You can read a million things into things. Like someone saw Gary recently in Devon, as in like last night.
Well, no, he's literally at St James's Park right now.
Oh, is he?
Because they're training there.
At St James Park?
Right now.
Oh, are they?
As we record this.
So it's not imminent then?
But that doesn't mean anything, does it?
Well, it means something.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, it means he hasn't yet left to go to Wigan. Yeah. But we know that. Because you can do all things on Zoom these days.
Well, you can do that, that's true. I guess they know him.
And also, they don't need to really meet him, do they? They've already met him.
But if the conversation was in process, if he'd had an interview and they said, "Oh, we'd like you to think about it," he would then be spending his time talking to like people here, wouldn't he?
Yeah, possibly. I've got a feeling that it won't happen. I don't know why. If anything, on paper, it seems more likely that it will happen. I've just got a feeling that it won't. So,
Okay, well, there you go. Can we bank that?
We can. You can do what you like with it, but we won't know for sure. I imagine we'll know by this time next week. Next time we record a podcast.
All right. Okay. Well, in a minute, we'll come and talk about what's coming up next. Welcome back to the Big Bank Theory podcast. Remember, you can always email us bigbankpod@gmail.com if you've got anything to say. But we got something to say before that. Exciting news, Dan. We, for reasons of basically spiralling costs to hosting podcasts and that, and not wanting to have adverts on this, we're keeping this free. Big Bank Pod will continue to be free on all the normal places that you listen. But if you want to get an extra episode a month, you can now sign up and become a member of our Patreon.
Yes.
So Patreon's like a membership website, if you don't know anything about it. And if you go to patreon.com/bigbankpod, you can sign up there. It's just £3 a month. It's slightly more, I think, with tax or something. And then you get an extra episode.
Like £3.40 or £3.60, I think.
You get a whole exclusive monthly Big Bang Theory podcast episode.
I mean, it's basically, it's not, don't get excited about it. Don't get too excited.
Get a bit excited.
What it is it's one extra episode which isn't going to be relevant to what's happening. You're not missing any information about current goings on. We're not going to talk about like what's Clive Harrison up to or Richard Pym's left or anything like that. It's not current events.
No.
All of that, anything relevant will stay. Nothing will change.
Yeah.
You won't even see these episodes unless you go to the Patreon thing.
Yeah, and they're timeless. You're right. So at the moment, we're working our way through some bits of the history of the club.
Yeah. So the first two episodes are a two-parter, starting with Ivor Doble.
Yeah.
Working away through the story via Michael Jackson, Freddie Starr.
Yeah.
And onto Russell and Lewis, the former disgraced owners. So we talked about that, and that's a two-part. The first part is out now. You want to go on there and subscribe, you can. Yeah,
that's right.
We're not going to keep going on and on about it. If it's just a way, basically, if you like this podcast and you think, oh yeah, I don't mind paying a little tiny bit of money.
Yep.
For this to continue, because basically it's
helping us continue.
It is quite expensive. I don't know if anyone's done their own podcast, but it is quite a lot of money.
Turns out two absolute idiots gibbering on takes up quite a lot of memory space online.
Yeah.
So if you want to subscribe, it's patreon.com/bigbankpod. We'll put the link in the show, in the episode details. Patreon is spelt patreon.com/bigbankpod.
We're not getting rich off this. If that's something you're would be concerned with, we won't be making any money.
If you think we're amassing wealth, think again.
Yeah.
We're just going to cover some costs.
Trying to keep the lights on.
Trying to keep the children in porridge. So yeah, go there if you want to do that. And if you don't want to do that, and you want to tell us why, bigbankpod@gmail.com. Or if you've got any ideas of what you want us to do, you can get in touch.
Yeah, so at the moment we've called it Big Bang Theory Extra, but that's not a very good name. So if anyone's got a better name for it, then let us know that
Don't
as well.
Don't suggest the cow shed and think you're being funny. We won't appreciate it.
That is quite good. Yeah. We could have called it that.
The cow shed.
The cow shed, yeah.
Anyway, thanks very much if you decide to do that. Andrew's been in touch.
Okay.
The email is titled Potential Long Distance Gorper.
Right.
And it's a question for you.
Okay.
He was interested to hear us saying how far away we thought St Mirren was for Ed Francis. Of course, he hasn't actually gone, so maybe it was too far for him. And Andrew has been a supporter of St Mirren for 55 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Got into City by listening to David Earl's podcast, started watching the games on telly. Sounds like he's transferred. Nice one, Andrew. Lol.
Well, I mean, if he's interested in Exeter City, I'm not sure what there's not much in it for that.
I suppose not anymore. So he's come on over. Welcome. And so he enjoyed watching... I don't remember this game. Wycombe away, City were 2-0 up and had a penalty missed in the first 10 minutes. And he thought it's always going to be like this. And he liked that there was no VAR. So I guess St Mirren have got VAR in the Scottish Premier League.
I don't even remember that game, but let me tell you for a fact, yes, it is like that all the time.
The good news is Andrew's decided over the coming weekend to travel the 378 miles to St James Park for the first time, coming to Northampton and Wycombe. And his friends and family think he's lost the plot. Particularly his brother, who used to be the owner of St Mirren.
Right, okay, yeah.
That he used to watch games in the director's box at St Mirren.
St Mirren are away that weekend, are they, I suppose?
Well, he's decided to come. He's decided for the Valentine's day weekend to bring himself and his long-suffering partner to the game. So they're going into hospitality. So that, I'm presuming that's trying to butter up his girlfriend so that she's not absolutely livid. He wants to know if you still consider him a Gorper, because he doesn't usually go to the games, but he has continued to watch, even though there's been 100 days of no wins, and he's now travelling this distance.
Is he a Gorper?
Is he a Gorper? No. I would say very much the opposite of a Gorper.
No.
If he'd come to the Etihad exclusively...
Yeah. That would have more... That would be a Gorper. Coming to watch City against Northampton and what the other one, Wickham.
Yeah.
No.
I think that instantly puts him in the 10% of all supporters.
No, whatever the opposite of a Gorper is, that's what that is. No, and don't get me wrong, I would love to answer yes to that, you know.
You can't do it.
But I just can't do it.
Very good, Andrew. He also wants to know if there's anything else to do in Exeter mid-February. The museum has got a Grayson Perry exhibition at the minute. If that's your kind of thing.
Yeah. What else is there to do in Devon or Exeter?
He says Exeter.
Oh no, not really.
Well, there's a few things. You know, it's historic Exeter they call it.
Yeah, but it's rained every day of 2026.
Yeah.
So pretty much anything like outdoors is out.
Yeah. My advice, Andrew, is if you're staying near the ground, quickly move past Sybil Street into proper town before you start exploring. Don't think Sybil Street's the pinnacle of what we got to offer.
I think Sybil Street gets a bad rap. I think it's all right.
I don't think it's the best we've got to offer.
You've been reading too much Exeter Memories. who have you believe it's basically a no-go zone.
What's the matter with Exeter Memories? Those people.
I love it. It's so funny.
So mad.
The way they talk is as if it's like, you know...
Yeah, Beirut in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's madness. Turns out none of them live here anymore.
Of course they don't, yeah.
They all live in Ossory St Mary. They all live in Tipton St John. And they go to Exeter once for the football, and not even the football, for like a hospital appointment, and they're like, it's awful.
It's really not that bad.
Honestly, it's lovely. Anyway.
But I don't know what you could do. I don't know what you're going to do.
Anyway,
go and look at the house that moved.
House that moved. The quay's nice. You'll see the Cathedral Green. That's nice. The museum's worth seeing. You'll have a nice time.
Pop into Dixon's.
It's gone.
And look out for a really tall man.
Yeah, it's gone and he's gone. He's now got a job with one of the scaffolding companies. Just holding up some planks. We've had another email.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is authentic.
Okay.
But the email address is buzzaldrinecfc@gmail.com.
Right.
Right. Dear Dan and John, it's entitled Black Holes.
Yeah. Okay, good. I know what this is about.
He's given it away in the title. Greetings from New Jersey. As a long-time listener, lifelong Exeter City fan and world-famous astronaut, I couldn't help but respond to your comments made on this week's pod on the theory that we're living in a black hole. That was you were putting that forward, and I poo-pooed it.
Yeah, I believe we actually possibly even asked Buzz Aldrin to get in touch, didn't we?
And he has.
Right.
John is in fact incorrect. This is what makes me doubt that it really is Buzz Aldrin, because I'm not.
Go on.
While the event horizon prevents light from escaping, it does not stop light from entering, allowing you to see the outside world warped into a bright, shrinking circle. Sounds like Columpton to me. And he also says, this is a bit rich, Buzz, I would appreciate if you could get your space facts correct in future episodes, or at least do the bare minimum of research before your pod. Good luck with that, mate. I can't even remember that Nigel Clough manages Mansfield Town.
Well, if he says he's been listening a long time, he would know that was, that's the tip of the iceberg.
I don't think that's really Buzz Aldrin. He's given us a nice signature look.
Well, it clearly is Buzz Aldrin, but I think he's... I'm not sure about that theory. I did, however, look this up a bit more.
Yes.
And he's right on one score.
Oh, yeah.
In that you are incorrect. But the only bit of information that I forgot...
Yeah.
And if you listen back, I really didn't claim to know much about this. It's not that just the Earth is inside a black hole.
Yeah.
It's that our entire universe is inside a black hole.
Sure.
So you can see, because the sun is also in there.
In the black hole,
yeah.
Sure. Well, that makes sense to me. I thought maybe the theory was the Earth was in a black hole.
No, it's the theory that, the whole lot, the whole thing's inside a black hole. And it's a very well-known theory.
Okay,
and,
fine. I back down from that. But not because of Buzz, just for the record.
Okay. Well, he seems to, if you're going to defer to anyone.
Yeah. Well, thanks for getting in touch, Buzz. Excellent effort.
Cheers, Buzz.
And cheers, Andrew. All right. So you can email in if you want to, bigbankpod@gmail.com. Maybe you've seen Gary dressed in a blue shirt and you think that's a sign. Maybe Perks has been seen booking a train ticket to Manchester Piccadilly.
Yeah, maybe.
Let us know. All right, coming up, 2 games. It's the old 3-game week, Dan.
It's the old 3-game week. Yeah.
Saturday, we've got Northampton. It's both at St James Park. Saturday, it's Northampton Town.
Yep.
Lowly Northampton Town, I'm calling them.
The Cobblers, again.
They've actually picked up a bit, but they sit in 19th. But they're on the famous 33 points with a load of other teams. Gotta bounce back. Gotta bring the home form back into line.
They won 3-1 at the weekend against Stevenage. So, it's not a foregone conclusion that we...
No, I know, but we're going to need a response, aren't we? From that 4-0, it was an unhappy time.
Yeah, we need definitely a home response. I think we'll get one. Kevin Nolan's the manager.
Yeah, that's right. So he's kind of turned the tables for them a bit, hasn't he?
Him of the chicken impression.
Had he just started when we played him away?
We've definitely played against him since he's been there. Yeah.
So that's Saturday. And then it's Wickham, which is maybe a sterner test on Tuesday night, 7:45. Is it 7:45 or is it 8 o'clock? I haven't looked. Wickham sit just outside the playoffs on 43, although actually we're only 5 points behind them with the game in hand. So, we know Wickham quite well, of course. Seem to play, it's a bit like Mansfield, seem to play them all the time.
Yeah.
They beat Doncaster 4-0 at the weekend. Doncaster were having a terrible time. Anya Dimma's there.
At Wickham.
He's putting the goals away.
Well, Alex Hartridge, he's gone to Burton now, hasn't he?
He's gone to Burton. I think he's on loan at Burton, isn't he?
Any of our old boys there anymore? They used to always have a couple of ours, but
not at the minute.
Now David Wheeler's retired. I suppose that's no longer the case. We've got one of their old boys, actually. I remember we have Luca Woodhouse, because he was there.
Oh, I forget he comes from Wickham.
Yeah.
Oh, but he was on loan everywhere else, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Never really played for him. So that's Tuesday night. I feel like I haven't been to a Tuesday night in ages.
I'm not sure when the last one was.
No.
But yeah.
Back along. Ages.
Under the lights.
Love it. It's always one of my favourite things.
Yeah. It's a good time, isn't it? We haven't had one in January. The last one was... Oh, yeah, it's been a really long time.
Yeah, it feels like it. Well, I'm looking forward to it very much. Even more so.
I think there was an evening game, wasn't there? But maybe it wasn't on a Tuesday.
Oh, right.
I don't know. Anyway, it'd be...
Well, if Gary's still there on Tuesday, I'll assume he's not going.
Well, possibly, yeah. I mean, I think they want to get a quick result, don't they? A quick changeover.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I was just looking through my calendar, and I think that the calendar erases the matches after they've been.
Oh, that's unhelpful.
Which is why I can't see last time we played. It does.
I am looking forward to the cold, the dark, the Wareham backflip. Looking forward to it all.
Good. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Colwell goes, I assume they just do a kind of stand-in Dan Green Nicholson thing for a minute, don't they? Remember how long it took us to get Colwell in?
Was it quite a long time?
That was ages.
Kev Nicholson was in charge.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
I mean, that seems like the obvious thing. And you'd think that quite possibly, that given our financial situation, or how we're led to believe that our financial situation will be next year, there's a very good chance that one or both of them two will become the permanent next manager.
Well, we're not affording Will still, are we? If he's gone from French Premier to Southampton, you know what I mean? Like, if that's the kind of person that's on the market.
Yeah, well, as well, Gary Caldwell was sort of like, that was kind of, we got a name. That was a name.
Yeah.
We don't usually do that. You
No.
know? I could see it. It all seems set up to me to be
Nicholson or Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Did Nicholson go for Caldwell's job in the past? He did, I think.
I believe he did, yeah.
Hot off the press news.
He's gone.
No. Ed Francis has gone.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. Gone to Rochdale.
Gone to Rochdale.
Permanent transfer.
Goodbye, Ed.
Gone to be with his father, Kevin Francis. Oh, no, that was Stockport, not Rochdale. Doesn't work.
Yeah, that's
Joke doesn't work.
that just never stopped you before. Don't
Ouch.
don't cry because he's gone. Smile because he was.
We saw him strolling
he was
around
here
for a bit.
before.
Yeah.
It's he won't be. He's not going to be remembered as an all-timer, is he? I think that's safe to say.
Do you ever used to watch Coronation Street with your mum?
No.
Do you remember Mike Barlow's wife, Audrey?
Audrey Barlow. Did she have a different name? I don't know what I'm asking there.
Anyway, she looks a bit like Ed Francis. That's the end of what I got to say.
Oh, Audrey Roberts.
Audrey Roberts.
Her.
Oh yeah, not with that hair. There was one point where she had proper Ed Francis hair.
She doesn't look anything like Ed Francis. She's always had that hair.
Oh, maybe I remembered it wrong. Deirdre's hair was a bit more Francis then.
If anything, Deirdre looks more like Ed Francis.
Yeah, all right.
But the only thing you think about with Deirdre is the glasses.
Yeah.
And Ed Francis doesn't wear glasses.
No.
That rhymed.
Yeah.
That's just quick moratorium. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Obituary for he's not dead. For
Ed Francis' career
Ed Francis
with us.
He stepped in valiantly and played centre half for quite a while.
He did.
And
Crumbs,
didn't
he did.
actually do as badly as you might think.
No.
And at times, showed some glimpses of good play.
Yeah.
It's basically been a kind of like on the fringes for the last couple of seasons, really. And
Well,
I wish him all the best. I got no.
Ed Francis, R.I.P. Rochdale in peace.
Yeah, please go to Rochdale in peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Where are they? Non-league?
Yeah, conference.
Conference. National League.
National League. That's what they call it. That's what the kids are calling it.
Good luck to him. He'll tear it up there.
I imagine he will,
He'll be
yeah.
great for you lot. That's what people say when they.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'd imagine
he'll do really well for you lot.
I'd imagine he will do well there. He's not heavyweight, is he? So if he's got a good partner to take the knocks.
Apologies to the guy who's come in to watch us from St Mirren that we got your hopes up about Francis going to play there.
Yeah, sorry about that. It didn't seem to matter. He doesn't seem to mind.
Okay.
He's coming here now.
Phew.
Apologies to Audrey Barlow.
Yeah. If she's indeed still with us.
Yeah. R.I.P. Audrey. Rest in peace.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Yeah. Ken Barlow's dead, isn't he? In the show.
Yeah.
I really don't know anything about Coronation Street. I don't feel qualified to talk about it.
What's matey called? I'm now forgetting. His nemesis. Mike.
Oh, the kind of like red-faced ginger kind of...
No. Not not Les Battersby.
Right.
Mike. What's his name? He went out with Deirdre.
Oh. William Roach is the...
Yeah, that's Ken Barlow. I don't know why we're now turned into a Coronation
He's still
Street.
alive.
But he's really old.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Right, okay,
he's a fictional character.
Yes, we know that. Thank you.
I think he's still in it. I don't know.
No, it's Mike Baldwin.
Mike Baldwin, yeah. Yeah.
Why they could basically give them the same name? Ken Barlow, Mike Baldwin.
Well, yeah, but that could happen in real life.
That's true. There you go.
Did you know they did a crossover recently of Emmerdale and Coronation Street?
Yeah. What was it called? Corridale.
Corridale, yeah.
That is stupid.
Is it?
They crashed into each other or something, didn't they?
There's always some sort of big crash, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when there was a Lockerbie? The Lockerbie disaster happened over Emmerdale.
Really?
Yeah. As in, like that happened in real life, the Lockerbie bombing.
Yeah.
And then about 5 years later, they did it as a plot story in Emmerdale, and everyone was livid.
That's quite weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That'd be like us doing a kind of joint podcast episode with Quat Pod.
What's happened to Quat Pod?
I don't know.
What was it? Question of trust.
Yeah. I mean, surely if you're going to do it ever, do it now.
Yeah.
They were doing that when there was basically nothing happening with the trust.
Time for the Quat back.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Quarterback. I don't know what I'm saying. I've lost
Was
my
that
mind.
supposed to be quarterback?
Yeah, I don't know. I've lost it.
Well, Super Bowl was the other night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay, enough wittering.
I think that probably it is, yes.
Thanks for listening, everyone. My name's John. I've been here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.